some bullshit. All right, I'm back at the shop with something I've wanted to do for a while, and that is get snow chains. It doesn't snow a lot here in the southeast, but when it does snow, the roads don't get cleared off very fast. So what happens is cars drive over it, packs it down, it melts during the day, then it goes back to freezing at night, and what you have in the morning is a nice smooth sheet of ice to drive on. So I've been doing some research on what snow chains to get. So what I did is I talked to some first responders around here to try to see what their agencies use. And what I was told is they use these Z chains. I got these on Amazon and I opened them up and they're not chains at all. They're actually cables. What you need to know before you order them is your tire size. And once you know your tire size, you'll know what cables to buy. And they kind of come with a number. So for these about 33-inch tires, I needed the Z583 set. So I'm going to figure out how to put these on before I actually need to put them on, just in the spirit of preparedness. You don't want to be laying in the snow trying to figure out what you're doing. I'd rather be laying in the snow knowing what I'm doing. All right, what is in the bag? Installation instructions. Oh, some gloves. Yeah, probably gonna get your hands greasy reaching behind your tires. Okay, I guess this is the chains themselves. They got cables inside of this spring metal. These kind of remind me of those yak tracks things you put on your feet so you don't slip in the ice. I already see a problem. Yeah, good idea to do this before you actually need them, because if I'd have just risked my life driving on the ice instead of untangling these on the side of the road in the freezing cold. This is some bullshit. All right, it took a while, but I got these untangled. The instructions are pretty cool. They're waterproof. It reminds me of that Write in the Rain note paper. All right, it says use a sweeping motion to throw these around so this broken middle section will be wrapped around the tire. And you know which way to turn them because these little tabs right here say tire side on them. So, all right. All right, now we just hook this little link in the back. I went ahead and pulled these up and hooked that little link right there. Now it's telling me to take this cable, hook it into that one, and this bottom cable, hook it into that one and take the slack out. So, I bet under here I don't have any cables on my brake lines or anything, so that's good. It's telling me to take as much slack as possible out and have these kind of within one little link of each other. In other words, not lopsided. Tighten them a little more. I assume the tighter the better. Looks good. Still a little loose, so I can't really tighten them much more. It's telling me to move the vehicle a few feet and then retighten them, I guess. And we're gonna kind of make these chains or make these cables more even if we move it a little bit and let that bottom side be on the top. So that's what we're gonna do now. Oh, there we go. All right, looks like you just store these in them little spirals there, and there you have it. I would definitely drive this a little bit and then try to tighten them up some more. All right, it started raining on me yesterday. I still got this side on, so I'm gonna get the other cables and put them on the other tire, and I'll time it this time to see kind of how long it's gonna take me to put these things on if I do have an emergency. All right, and go. Okay, need to do the sweeping motion. All right, we got a problem with the Z chains here. These cables, they kind of follow along and go through these eyelets, so you can tighten them up on this, and through the top side, this cable here will come around and latch to that. However, I just noticed this cable starts here, goes through the eyelets, and this should run straight across to that one so you can tighten it up. However, from the factory, they misrouted this through one of the actual traction devices there. So Well, that's a bummer. I would say, yeah, I'm just gonna fix it, and I will. I'm just gonna get my pliers and reroute this cable the right way, but I can't recommend the Z chains because this is emergency equipment, and right new out of the box, it's already messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix this little factory screw up here and install them anyway. But yeah, I'm really kind of bummed out about this. I really like the design here. I'm gonna go just open this up a little bit. Maybe I can get them out. There we go. We'll take this off, route it around the appropriate way. Hopefully get this back in, and there we go. There we go. Here we go. So I'd say about 10 minutes to get the Z chains on. So like I said, I would not recommend these because my set came out of the factory with the defect. According to the manufacturer, you shouldn't drive these over 30 miles an hour. If you're on snow and ice, you don't want to be driving that fast anyway. If these are for a front wheel drive car, you obviously want to put the chains on the drive wheels on the front. And they come in all different sizes. I'll put a link to these if you want to try them out. But like I said, these are fairly popular. A lot of agencies use these. Maybe I just got a bad set. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching.